Who can benefit from OQTACORE? OQTACORE is a software development company. We are a remote business partner involved in full-cycle development, starting from market research, defining the product idea, goals and mission, UX/UI design, and ending with software development, and then onboarding for your app users. For B2C apps, we also assist with promotion. I love analogies because they are easier to understand. To better appreciate how we are different and what we do, let's compare our custom web and mobile development to the building of skyscrapers. Yes, skyscrapers, not just small houses. A skyscraper is like a symbol of something that requires the best minds in the world. Often we need to add something new that no one has ever done before, something not every construction company can do. Here's OQTACORE making skyscrapers in the world of software. How's OQTACORE's work structured? The first thing we do is to send you an NDA for signing. Then we arranged for our first meeting where you will be expected to tell us about your idea. Let's take a concrete example. Suppose you want to build a B2B app and you want to create something similar to SharePoint. This internet app is a collaborative platform where companies with 5,000 and more employees can communicate with each other via an encrypted audio and video connection, can receive tasks, emails, news feeds, and much more. All these take place in one app. As you can imagine, this app has thousands of modules, small applications that are connected to each other. Next, we prepare a list of questions for you that would enable us to determine the preliminary scope of work. If you have any additional materials like presentations, functional sketches or prototypes, you can provide them in advance or during our first meeting, so we can carefully study and include them in our further product development action plan. At the second meeting, we ask more detailed questions that were not described earlier in your specification. For example, to create an internet, we need to get answers on the following questions, like who would be the platform user? What would be the access levels for each type of user? Which companies would you distribute the software to? Those with 1,000 employees or 100,000 employees? Would there be users from other countries? Do you need to support other languages? Would it be necessary to analyze employee correspondence to predict the behavior of a particular employee? Or would it be on-premise or cloud platform? By the third meeting, you and us would have had an understanding of the actual scope of work, project duration and costs. If both parties are satisfied with the product development terms and conditions, we sign the main contract. Once the contract has been signed by both parties, you make the first part of payment depending on the terms. Then two important phases begin. The first is an in-depth analysis and development of the plan for your future app. Often, even if the customer has thoroughly worked out all the parts of the future app, there are a huge number of unsolved issues that need to be figured out. And it's better to work through all of them at the very beginning by means of competitive research, in-depth interviews with your target audience, business model research, analysis of legal aspects, analysis of possible fraud and security circumvention, and our many other proprietary approaches aimed at creating the perfect product. In case we are developing an internet, one of the items would be in-depth interview with 5 employees of each type level who would be using the app, like among regular employees, among supervisors, among C-level management. It's very important to understand what functionality they need apart from the features you have already stated. This determines how popular and usable your product would be among real users. The second phase, which runs in parallel with the development of the plan, is assembling the core project team. We select the top 1% of minds from all over the world just for your specific product. Senior product manager, project manager, front-end and back-end developers, UX UI designers, QA testers, DevOps, and all required staff. The senior product manager will definitely be someone that specializes in the field under which your project falls, be it medical, construction, logistics, blockchain, or any other startup. For example, we are currently developing an NFT marketplace of in-game items. Gamers are the target audience of that platform. So we hired a professional esport Counter-Strike player who has 16,000 hours of confirmed gaming time as the product manager. Just imagine the level at which this product manager understands what the target audience needs. In our work, we use any means of communication that is convenient for you, be it Zoom, Skype, or a phone call, so that could feel comfortable when communicating with us. We conduct the entire product development process in Jira, where the client has access to, so that he could at any time know the stage at which his project is. We make releases once every 2 weeks, which allows you to see our progress and performance so far. We always listen intently to your wishes. At the same time, we monitor and study market changes so that you could at any stage change the current specification and introduce something new thanks to our flexible development approach. All our employees are constantly reminded not to overpromise to their managers. We, as a company, do not provide our customers with false expectations. Since we always do what we promise, take a deep breath and trust every word we commit. That's why OQTACORE is such a reliable partner. The important thing is that we can take over the full management of the project. You can focus on achieving the right vision of your business development while we take care of billing, payment system, account management, support system, and other routine subsystems that exist in any software product. Being trusted is extremely important for OQTACORE's business model, as we only benefit from long-lasting relationships. If you are looking for a development company to implement your idea, if our approach is close to you, and if you want to entrust your project into the reliable hands of a team of professionals, then OQTACORE is your perfect choice.